Well, I've been here for 3 years, and the direction of where the team's going, and the strides that we've taken the last few years, especially last year, it's just something I'm excited about and something I want to be a part of.
Steve said that the negotiations for him were some of the most challenging he's been through, especially when he started. What were they like from your end?
Yeah, I mean, it's never fun. You try to find a common ground and a lot of conversations, and but at the end of the day, we got it done. So we're both happy with that.
Claude, when you came here, you wanted to help this club make the next step. Would it have been hard for you to walk away when you finally did make that next step, and the work that's gone into that?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good way to put it. A lot of work was put in the last 3 years. Wasn't always fun, but it was steps that needed to be made, and the relationships I have with the guys on the team, it's very important for me, and it's something I want to see through, and I just want to get started here.
At any point during the negotiations, were you thinking about playing elsewhere, or was Ottawa kind of always front of mind?
Well, I mean, it's when you go free agency, it's you have to look at your options. That's just life. But every time that me and my family talked about it, always came down that we like it here. We like the fans. I love my teammates. We just like everything about it. So the more we talked about it, and it's something we wanted.
You could have gotten more if you'd gone to free agency or to the free market, though. So, are those the reasons you wanted to stay, for the family, the fans? How hard was that?
Yeah, I mean, it's not really about the money. It's what we've built the last few years, and I mean, it's not going to be easy next year. Teams are going to be waiting for us. We still have a lot of work to do, but it's the work that I want to do with my teammates, and I'm excited about. So we can't look at the team right now and be like, oh, we're for sure going to make the playoffs. We're for sure going to go to second round. It just doesn't work like that. Teams are going to be waiting for us now, but it's a challenge that me personally and my teammates we're looking forward to.
It's not about the money. Steve yesterday also mentioned that based on your contract, he was given flexibility to make some of the moves he did yesterday. How aware are you of that, and knowing that you've put this position in a team in a position to be better?
Yeah, I'm aware of that, obviously, and we have some cap space. Whatever the team decides to do with that, we have confidence in our management and ownership to, if we need to get a player or get two or whatever makes the team better. I know they're going to do that, so it's exciting to know we have room to make that if it need to be.
There's been a lot of talk about internal growth, particularly with some of the younger players in the core. Knowing your relationships with them, how confident are you that those guys can take that next step?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't sign here if I didn't think you could do that. I trust and believe in my teammates a lot. It's guys that I want to go to battle with, guys I want to be around every day with, and they chirp me every day. But just coming to the rink is a lot of fun, and for me that was a big decision, because if you come to the rink every day and you're not enjoying yourself, it's not fun. Since I signed here, it didn't feel like a job once, and I don't think it will. So, just excited to get going here.
A couple of weeks ago, you mentioned you actually made a comparison of Michael Landauer, the owner here, to what you experienced in Philadelphia with Ed Snyder. I was just curious if you can go into more detail about why Mike Landauer has been such a good owner for you guys, or why you think of him that highly.
He just cares. He cares about his players, cares about the fan base and the city, and it's easy to see. And he wants to win, and he just doesn't say it. He shows it too. So when you have an owner like that, I think the young guys don't really realize how lucky we are, and you want to play for an owner like that.
What's an example of Michael showing that he cares, as opposed to him just saying that you can tell us?
Well, just him being around. He's around if we win. He's around if we lose. He understands the game, and sometimes we'll have a bad loss, and it doesn't matter which team you are. You're going to have some bad loss, and I saw him after a game, and there was no panic. There was no frustration. It was just like, all right, let's move on, put it behind us, and it just brings that confidence.
With regards to the one-year term, Stave said that this was mutually agreed upon. Are you okay with this one-year term? Were you looking for maybe a little bit longer?
Well, it's something they came up with early in the negotiation. They said 1 year, and I'm fine with that. It's I have confidence in myself that 1 or 2 years, it doesn't matter. I'll come back to where it has to be, and it wasn't going to be a deal breaker if it was a 1 or 3 years.
When you reflect on your game too, what kind of a role are you prepared to play next year if it's different than the one you've had in the past?
Yeah, I mean, you get the ice time you deserve. If you put in the work and you play the right way and you play hard, you're going to play. It's just it's simple as that. And I have a lot of confidence in myself that I know what I have to do to earn that ice time to be able to help the team. So whatever role I have, it's going to come down to how I play.
How long do you plan to play for? Do you have that in mind at this present moment?
I'd like to tell you, I have no idea. I'll go 1 year at a time, and physically and mentally, I feel great. My kids are getting a little older, and they're starting to realize the game a little bit and coming to the game, and they enjoy it. My wife enjoys it, and it's so makes me want to play a little bit longer. And but you know what, anything can change. But as long as I'm having fun and I'm able to go out there and compete, I'm probably going to play.
Speaking of your kids, this is one of the first times you've come to a press conference without them. Where are they?
Yeah, no, they're at home right now. Canada Day was a little late last night, and see the fireworks, so they're just relaxing right now.
Also, what's your familiarity with Lars Eller? And, he's coming to the team. What's he going to add?
Yeah, I played a lot against Lars in the Metro. We had some great battles, and he's just a veteran. He's been around. You just know what you're going to get from him. So I don't technically know him as a guy, but haven't heard anything bad, so that's good.
Claude, Julian talked about the turnover of the young players. When you sit back at your season, 50 goals, 50 points, how do you reflect on those numbers? Do you think you have another year that you can get to offensively?
Yeah, I strongly do. I know what I have to do. I know how I want to play, but at the end of the day, it's not about racking up the points. I feel like my role was a lot of penalty kill last year and kind of helped the team that way, which is fine. But you play with guys like Brady and Timmy and Drake and Dylan Cousins. They're good players, and they're going to get you the puck, and they're gonna score goals. And definitely bring a little bit more offense, but that's not my main focus.
What are some of the areas of your game that you want to improve upon or get better at next season?
I mean, I don't think there's one thing. I think it's overall game. I think with Travis Green coming in and learning the system, and I think as the season went on, it got easier for not just myself but the whole team to kind of know how to do it and how to play. And when everybody's on the same page, it makes your job a lot easier. You know where the guys are. So we're going to hopefully take another step here in our system to make sure that you don't even have to think about it. It's just muscle memory. And when we do that, that's when we're going to take that next step.
One of the young guys, of course, who's going to get looked at to take the next step is Shane Pinto, who's eligible for a contract extension. What have been your impressions of how he's grown as a player as long as you've been around this team and watched him play?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a huge fan of Shane Pinto, the way he plays, the way he is off the ice. incredible guy, and he works. So it's a guy you want to go to battle with, and he's just a player that does it all. He offensively, his numbers hasn't shown how good he is offensively, and he's going to take that step. I don't know when it's going to be, but he's got potential to be a top centerman.
How often does he go to you for advice, for whether it's like learning how to win a face-off or anything else to help him get better?
Yeah, too many times, but no, we talk a lot about little details. That's one thing. It's fun to be around young players that want to learn, and he always asks me about face-offs, and he's every day he's trying to find a way to better himself, and he's an ultimate team guy also. So it's he didn't play power play last year, and I mean he probably play on a lot of teams power play, and but his attitude is incredible, and his time will come. It's just we have a lot of right-handed forwards, so that's just life.
One more question about the negotiations, but considering how much of it was out there and considering how long that process was, how do you remember feeling when you guys came to a resolution and it was over and you guys signed on the dotted line and it was over? What do you remember feeling about it?
Yeah, I mean the last week of it wasn't that fun, but when it was done, it was definitely a relief. Pretty sure the last week before that, I wasn't fun to be around, but when it was done, it was kind of relief, and could just move forward here and get ready for your season.
Est-ce que c'était Ottawa ou bien, ou tu étais prêt à offrir tes services aux autres équipes si ça n'avait pas été fait ce deal?
Non, là, j'étais prêt à l'équipe par d'autres, ça n'allait pas marcher.
Qu'est-ce qui fait en sorte que tu as voulu signer finalement ce contrat-là? Je parle pas en anglais, en français.
Juste l'équipe, puis j'aime ça. J'aime les joueurs dans l'équipe, mes coéquipiers. Je suis juste excité d'aller jouer avec eux autres. Puis à chaque jour être avec eux autres, c'est sûr que tu veux être dans une équipe que c'est le fun d'aller à l'aréna. Puis c'est ça que j'ai ici.
Parle-moi peut-être justement en français de ce que tu viens de dire à jouer en anglais, le fait que la dernière semaine a peut-être été un peu la plus difficile pour toi au niveau des négociations puis l'attente de la signature. Comment tu as vécu ça?
Oui, c'est sûr que quand on négociait, c'était pas plaisant, mais la dernière semaine, c'était difficile, mais quand on était capable de signer, c'était quelque chose que je pouvais relaxer puis me concentrer sur les bonnes choses. Là.
L'aspect business du hockey, de la NHL, vous en parlez souvent, mais on dirait, à l'âge que tu es rendu, qu'on ne s'habitue pas à ça. Dans le fond, c'est toujours aussi fatigant, entre guillemets, de devoir faire ça puis d'essayer de se vendre.
Oui, mais c'est ma première fois dans ma carrière que négociation était difficile. Puis, c'est sûr, il n'y a pas personne qui aime ça faire des négociations, mais ça fait partie de la business. Puis, au bout de la ligne, on a été capable de trouver une façon de le faire.
Avec ton village, es-tu un gars qui s'implique un petit peu plus dans le processus de négociation de ton contrat ou tu laisses ça totalement à ton agent?
Mon agent Pat, j'ai beaucoup de confiance en lui. C'est pas le premier contrat qu'il fait. Puis, mais en même temps, c'est ma carrière. Puis c'est quelque chose que j'aime faire un peu de négociation. Mais je suivais un peu sa lead. Oui, mais c'est ça le but des bonus. C'était ça l'aide le cap, puis c'est quelque chose qui aidait l'équipe. Ça, c'est pas quelque chose que ça me dérange vraiment, que ça soit dans le base ou dans le bonus, ça me dérangeait pas.
Les changements qui ont été faits durant la dernière période, de ta perception, est-ce que tu dis que l'équipe s'est nettement améliorée, puis vos chances maintenant de compétitionner avec des gros programmes dans votre division, les Panthers en gros, qui quand même de gros vétérans, comment tu vois les choses sur ça?
Ouais, on a beaucoup de chemin à faire, mais c'est le travail qu'on est prêt à faire. On a gardé notre noyau, puis on a beaucoup de confiance en nous autres-mêmes, mais il faut prendre le prochain step.